Johnny Somali apparently might be taking a really long vacation from
We
concentration.
have no more room for
It might
troops.
be a
We need to
29-year
improve our
vacation.
outposts.
Somali has officially been indicted by South Korean authorities for obstruction of business. What
Yeah.
does that mean for him? Well,
What now?
he could be looking at up to 5 years in prison, a huge fine, and potential deportation.
Ooh.
Yes, this is as serious as it sounds. But here's where things get really interesting. The South Korean justice system
Who does this?
sounds. But here's where things get really interesting. The South Korean
Why? How do you do this? Like, why? It's just so weird.
justice system, it's not like the American system. Last week, Johnny was arrested as the investigation began, and officials acted fast. They took his passport, effectively locking him in the country.
Jesus.
Now, after collecting enough evidence, they've officially
What is
charged
he
him.
doing?
This also means his travel ban is extended until after the trial, so there's no way he's leaving Korea anytime soon.
I'm ready.
Bro, he's acting like he's 2 years old. Like, honestly,
Where to?
it almost doesn't bother me that he's doing this because I think of it as like a person having a mental health episode. It's like, oh my God, we need to get social services over here immediately. Bro, somebody, somebody flew over the cuckoo's nest. What the fuck is he's crazy? Yes, he's an animal. What is this?
And
What do we
here's a
have
key
here?
fact to keep in mind.
Oh my
South Korea
God.
has a 90% conviction rate once a case reaches the indictment stage. Yeah, those odds aren't exactly in his favor. Johnny's facing some serious consequences.
Oh,
Right now,
boy.
We
he's
have
only
no
been
more
indicted
room for
an
troops.
incident
We
that
need to
occurred in a
improve our
restaurant, which means
outposts.
more serious.
Do
Let's
this.
get to work. Our reserve of
I just-
stone is low.
How do you do this? It's so weird.
Serious indictments
Who
could still
is this
follow,
guy?
potentially resulting in up to 29 years in jail. Here's the
29
incident
years.
for which he's currently indicted.
What do you require?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm black. I'm not gonna drink nothing.
여기서 드시면 안 돼요.
I don't drink. Here, no drink.
이거
No. Look here. 이거.
Hi,
I eat
General.
the ramen.
그리고
I do not. I got
Oh my God. I swear
Interesting.
to God, like,
Over here.
this is
I
like
will
what
follow.
little kids do. I think there might be
Let's be
something
quick.
wrong with him. Yeah, no, I actually think that there could be something wrong with this person. Low IQ? Thinking like mid-70s? Somewhere around there?
Where are we going? Sure, I'll buy.
Where do you need us?
Building complete.
I'd like to say you should never have kissed your father.
Since you are eating raw ramen with hot water,
it up.
why don't you pour the hot water
Stay
down your
close.
pants to kill your sperm cells? It's cheaper
Out
than a
of the way.
vasectomy. Your father
Say
was
with
right
just
to
what I
say
need.
you
We have no
never
more
should
room
have
for
kids.
troops.
Your
We need
father
to
was right.
improve
Your
our
father was
outposts.
right.
Over here?
Oh boy.
Ah, good idea. The outpost is
Throwing
complete.
it around.
We've
Ooh.
expanded our borders.
Who is this guy?
What is it?
So nasty. Who does this? Clean the fuck up.
Stupid ass. I didn't drink here. Are you dumb? I'm telling you, stupid ass, bald ass.
She's not bald.
I did not drink it.
We have no more room for troops. We need to improve our outposts.
He's in Korea. Why is he calling her Chinese? So let me get this straight. He's in South Korea, spamming Hiroshima and Nagasaki to troll them, calling the people there Chinese. In South Korea. He doesn't know
Where
he
do you
is.
need us? This way.
Oh my god.
We lost a sector.
Average American, don't put this on me.
Our reserve of stone is low.
Oh god.
As seen in the video, Johnny is shown disrupting a restaurant, throwing noodles, making a mess,
So
and playing
annoying.
loud,
Go ahead.
obnoxious music. In the US,
Good thing
behavior
I
like
came
this
prepared.
might result in just a warning
Lead on.
or a punishment.
Building
Like
complete.
this is normal in the United States.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, like if you go to a 7-Eleven at
Yes.
3:37 in the morning, there will be a Johnny Somali there.
We have no more room for troops. We need to improve our
But in
outposts.
South Korea, it's an entirely
That's me.
different matter. Disrupting business in this way is taken very seriously
Yeah,
and
it
carries
should be.
significant
It's weird.
consequences. And now he's about to find out just how serious those
So
consequences are.
ridiculous.
But it's too late, as he could be facing years in jail. Now,
Our
you might be
reserve of
wondering,
stone
what
is
about those
low.
other charges? The disrespect towards significant statues and the use of deep fakes. Well, he hasn't been formally charged for those
Who died?
yet.
What is wrong with you?
Meaning more serious
We have no
indictments
more
could still
room for
follow.
troops.
He tried
We need
to
to
dodge the
improve our
consequences with a fake
outposts.
apology, but no one is buying it.
As you
Why?
command.
Well,
I
watch
wonder
this to
why.
find out.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. You guys are a good people. You guys
Your
are good.
guys
Consider
is-
it done.
So we're thinking about like somewhere around 75 to 80.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, I think probably 75
this
to 80
better
IQ.
be good.
About like the, room temperature.
Building
And for the
complete.
most part,
That's a
other
cold
than
room.
Mr. Navy SEAL here, I've had a great experience with a lot of the South Korean people, and it was not my intention to really hurt you guys, and I hope you guys can accept my apology. So when
Our
I saw this
reserve of
statue, I came
stone is
after my
low.
stream. At first, I really didn't know what it was. So
I
now
believe
after I
that.
see the reaction from the Korean people,
Really?
I see that it really hurt you guys, and my intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of shitstorm. My intention was to come here, do my live stream, make content, and be funny.
Take them out!
It wasn't
We're under attack.
Well, how do you be funny? That's the problem.
Prepare to fight.
I'll keep the
Anybody in
bastards
trouble?
off you.
Sounds remorseful, right?
It's
but here's the
them
thing.
or
He
us.
claimed he didn't know the statue's significance.
it
Yeah,
up.
in the previous clip, Johnny is seen talking about the
thing I came
significance of
prepared.
these statues. He even made sure to highlight it
Attack!
during his live stream. This
Japan
shows
hates this thing.
Consider it
Try to
done.
keep
he didn't know
here.
exactly
Right
what
here,
it
make
symbolized.
sure to fucking show
Building
it.
complete.
Japan hates this thing.
Action.
Oh my god, yo.
All
This is
right.
what I was looking for. Japan hates this thing. Right
Finally,
here.
some action.
Japan hates
This is it.
I stand with the Korean people. I love Korea. And everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people. Let's go. Let's get up.
I think that there's a very good probability that he actually doesn't know any of the
Patience
historical
is done. Not yet.
and somebody just told him that there are statues there that make Japanese people mad,
I need help.
and he
On
said,
your
Killed
way.
one of our heroes.
let's get down to brass tacks. If you had Johnny Somali
Okay,
sit
there.
there
Where are we going?
and you asked him to
Take
write
them
down
out.
on a sheet of paper what these statues are representing,
Patience.
You know it.
Not yet.
do you think it would be accurate? Stupid is an excuse? No, I'm not saying
Yes.
it is. I'm just saying it's so
Alright,
dumb.
yes.
We killed one of our
Do you think he
heroes.
can write? Give him a
Okay.
crown.
They're gonna put that. You don't know the significance of that statue. You don't know the significance of that statue.
That's me.
I do.
Japan
We're
trying to
under
remove
attack.
those all over the world.
But why?
God, you should have seen their faces, chat, when they saw this pop up on the screen. They said, "Oh."
So his apology starts to
here.
feel less like genuine remorse and more like
Building
damage.
Yeah, he
Completed.
says Japan hates these statues. I actually think that's all he knows.
Control. The contradiction is clear.
I-
He first educates others on the importance of the
Well,
statue.
he doesn't know
but
why
later
they hate
acts
them.
like
Stone
he didn't
is
know
low.
what it meant. That's a tough one to believe. This brings us back to why the authorities aren't taking his apology at face value. And it's not just the
We're under
government that's
attack.
after him. He's also angered many Koreans around the
Uh-oh.
world, some of whom have even made threats against him.
This message is for Johnny Somali. So, Johnny, not only are you pissing off Koreans all over the world, but you just pissed off a lot of the wrong people. Don't come back to America, Mr. Somali. How many do you want to lose, Johnny? Because the price that you need to pay for playing
This guy looks like he's like the villain at the beginning of a Metal Gear Solid game.
stupid games is the lives of your crew, your family, and everyone you're goddamn connected to.
You gotta watch your back. We're not to be with. With us in LA, we go on the roofs and literally snipe you motherfuckers. You with us in...
Help.
Let's get to
Let's be quick.
Bringing up the LA riots. Oh my god.
The motherland.
Bro, what?
You're
Yes.
dead. Like, you gotta watch your back, I'm telling you. If you're in a 20-mile radius to where I am, you compare the city, like straight up. And I'm saying this as an American. I'm a Korean American, right? But it's in my bones.
We're under attack!
Korea, I intrinsically have this desire to make them find out.
Johnny's actions didn't just anger Koreans, they also outraged Americans and the entire online community.
Nobody likes him.
He's a nuisance streamer who travels around the world just getting his ass beat.
Lead on.
Building complete.
Funny, isn't it?
Like a piñata that gets delivered to different countries for the citizens to beat up and take some anger out on. Because he's a racist asshole who does his best to disrupt society and make everyone's lives around him miserable. So it's justified that people just beat his ass because he is just this miasma of cringe and just a general piece of shit.
This is my favorite fucking one. So, if you guys didn't see this entire clip, what ended up happening, Johnny Somali was getting out of the hospital for being punched in the face. This guy follows him out, recording him. And after he gets far enough away out of the hospital, punches him in the face again. And it just reminded me of, like, remember back in WoW, where, like, you would wait outside of, like, the sanctuary zone for somebody to go into contested zone and then start attacking them? It was so fucking funny.
Yo,
The literal definition
I
of
need
F
help.
around and find out.
That sure is.
You can't come here again.
Let me focus.
Korea. Congratulations, now you can't leave.
Oh man.
It looks like he has no
I'm ready.
like he has no anti-Korean agenda.
I don't think he has an anti-Korean agenda. I think he's just an obnoxious retard that runs around causing trouble. I genuinely don't think so. He's just an obnoxious, annoying retard.
Building complete.
And there's no like principle to this. There's no like world philosophy that's being used. There's no outlook or anything. He's just an annoying retard. That's it.
Not yet!
Because he's insulting.
This is it.
But because he's just Japan as
Well, he
well.
thinks Korea is Japan. That's why he was spamming Hiroshima and Nagasaki to make Korean people mad.
I could use some healing!
Yeah, he doesn't even know. He's just an idiot.
I need help.
Over here.
Banned for insulting the Japanese. Otherwise, guns or no guns.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
The obstruction of business charge is just the beginning. More charges could be added as investigations continue. This situation is unfolding quickly, and I'll keep you posted as it develops. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I think that eventually he's going to end up in jail for a long period of time. I think this is 100% what's going to happen. It's not even a question. We hate Johnny, we agree on something? Yeah, I guess so. And like, yeah, apparently, well, let me link you guys the video. This is a really good video. Let me see here. The guy's he's only got 1,000 viewers, or 1,000 subscribers.
Building
yeah,
completed.
Give him a sub. This is a really good video.
Good thing I came
drop him
prepared.
off. I think that they should do that too.
Bandits.
I think that like North Korea hasn't had a W for a really long time because of like, you know, basically everything. I think that they could get a pretty big W if they offered to take Johnny Somali off of the world's hands. You know, like Kim Jong-un could farm a little bit of reputation and be like, just send him over here, we'll take care of him. You know, North Korea, yeah, I mean, they could really claim that it's such an easy fucking W, right? Yeah, build up some worldwide goodwill, absolutely smart. Yeah, I mean, like, they really, yeah, somebody needs to go tell him that.
Over here.
He's probably working for North Korea. I bet he probably thinks he's in, I bet he probably thinks he's in North Korea. He probably, the thing is that a person that's that dumb, you can't communicate with them, you can't interact with you can't have a discourse with them, you can't explain things to them.
Finally,
they're just
some
fucking
action.
stupid. Imagine if North and South Korea reunited over hating Johnny Somali. Like, it was like the one thing that like takes it over the edge to make
Patience.
everybody positive about it. I think that could happen. You're right about that. That could be the final thing
General,
that actually changes
just what I
things.
needed.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is complete.
My
We've
dad just
expanded
called
our
me and said
borders.
that I owe $480 from my tax return because apparently if I just had $10 more taken out
We're
of my
under
account
attack.
every single week, then I wouldn't owe anything at all. And I said, what?
Surprise.
What? I owe money for working.
What's the latest?
I owe money
You know
for
it.
working because, yeah. And also, Dad, that's not what you're saying. You were saying to me that if only $10 more every week came out, then I wouldn't owe the $480? How was I supposed to know that? First of all, how am I supposed to know that? Second of all, how do I control that?
Take them out.
And why is that a thing?
Good thing I can.
How do you tell your employer, oh, take $10 more out of my paycheck every week so that I don't owe money when my tax return is
Building
done?
complete.
What? What?
Is that the best you can
Man. Man. Welcome to reality, kid. Yep, that's right. They don't teach it in school. Yeah, but I bet she knows what the powerhouse of a cell is.
What do you want over there?
You're getting a
See
good
the
return
beard?
on your money.
Something ain't right, and damn it, it's time to find out.
At this point, paying taxes is like
All right, got it.
to adulthood.
Lead on.
You truly don't understand anything about the world until you have to pay bills and
Yep.
you pay taxes. Because I got a younger sister that's a Gen Z, and she was all for raising taxes, free
Building
healthcare,
complete.
student loan forgiveness, and as soon as she seen that money taken out her first check, that opinion started to change. Then I
That's
had-
what happened too whenever they had the COVID stimulus money. Is that everybody was gung-ho, oh, let's give these people money. Let's let them, you know, let's make it to where they don't have to struggle. Like, oh, well, we don't want to let that happen to them. And then whenever Taco Bell was closed, people are like, listen, hey, yo, you're going to have to work, all right? Like, I didn't mean it like that.
What is it?
Like, you gotta, look, man, we can't just be giving you money. Like, you gotta work. Remember that?
Explain to her, the more
During
money you
COVID?
make, the more money is going to be taken out. And
Yep.
out of that money that's taken out,
Okay.
almost none of it's going to what you want it to go to.
right. We're under
In
attack.
fact, some of it's going to an entirely different country because our government's proved to be incompetent.
Thank God.
She got a better understanding of what it means.
Thank God. I tell you one fucking fact is that you think that's not what's going to happen. You think the money's not going to other countries? Then tell me why the highest tier of detectry of the
Building
tank is
completed.
one from Israel
It's them
in War
or us.
Thunder. Why
What is
is
it?
it that the highest, most advanced tech tree in War Thunder, the tank is from Israel? Ain't that crazy?
Our workers are under
Being
attack.
American. Yeah, socialism is an easier concept to stomach when you're a kid and you're used to your parents just giving you
Yeah.
free stuff. But as soon as you got to start working for that stuff,
Yes.
you understand
Where
that
are
it's
they?
value.
I'll keep the
This
bastards
is a real
off.
example of that.
Over
Stay out
here.
of the way.
All right.
How much do I owe?
What you?
Figure that out.
Fools to challenge us.
Pay what I want? No, we know exactly how much you owe.
So it must.
Patience. Not yet.
But what if I guess wrong?
Hold on. I need a second.
By the way, you usually don't go to jail if you fuck up your taxes. I fucked up my taxes before. I didn't go to jail. They just send you a letter. They say you need to pay the rest of the
Go
money.
ahead.
Yeah, you only go to jail if you do it on purpose. You do it a lot. Like that's really what it is. Like you're trying to like obscure payments. You just pay more. Yeah, you just pay a fine and penalty.
Nothing wrong with adults living with their parents.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand. Right now, the average amount of money you have to make in order to live by yourself is $60,000 a year. Meaning you have to get paid $30 an hour to come here, and that is just to cover.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
Furniture. That's not including other things. That's not including car insurance. Right? If you build a car,
oh my God.
$75,000 a year. Meaning you have to get
for taxes.
So making you feel bad if you live at home with their parents, unless they are making $40 an hour at their job, they're definitely lying to you about their living situation. They either live in a closet or they have a full
This is how it ends.
staying with their parents right now. Because at this moment in time, the new generation, they can't save any money.
Well, this is only going to get worse. I remember whenever I was like 21 and 22, this is the same thing
We've
that was
expanded
happening.
our borders.
Like, because that was like in the midst of the recession that we had back then. That was like a little bonus recession. Yeah, it was the same exact thing.
Need me? Attack!
Going up is a cost of things, not the actual thing for their lives.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody says. If you blessed to have parents that love you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with staying home until you're ready to leave.
Obviously
I've
not.
seen people leave home
On
prematurely
your
for
order.
multiple reasons. Sometimes it's because of dysfunction, but usually it's just because they don't want to live under their parents' roof. And to be honest, what usually happens is they go and get an apartment, and since
Our
they got to pay
workers
the
are
rent
under
for the
attack.
apartment, they go and get a low-wage job because they don't have any job experience because they rush themselves out of the house. They end up spending more time at the job than they do enjoying their freedom away from their parents. And then it just becomes a cycle because those low-wage jobs are only going to pay you so much. So if you got parents, that's a huge advantage. Stay home until you're ready. I have a buddy that's 27 years
What do you
old.
require?
He owns an entire moving
Building
company, but he
completed.
still lives with his parents.
Where are we going?
Man, imagine that.
By the time
You know it.
Yeah.
he's going to be able to put a 50% down payment on whatever house he wants.
Tell them to bring me my money.
What's going on here at the migrant crisis?
Our
What do you feel
warriors
about
are
migrants here
starving.
inside
We need
Chicago?
more food.
Oh, for real shit, think they need to go on back where they at, though. We ain't got
This
no
is it.
food, no-
Good thing I came prepared.
Let's be quick.
Finally, some action. Just what I needed.
True, brother.
On your order.
Oh my God.
right now. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong.
They must be done. Where do you leave us?
Not yet!
See, somewhat.
It's them or us.
Just telling it how it is, yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
I'll this way.
That's me.
I'm listening.
There you go. Shit.
On your order.
Where's room for them at? If it's back to where they at or another little city, but Chicago too back, man. We already got a lot going on.
What do you think about them giving them free hotels, free phones?
That's what I'm saying. They treat them better than real residents. Like, they give them shit that
Right
they
here,
give up.
if you say so.
Born and raised in Chicago. They come in giving them big
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our
we got no
borders.
houses left. Yeah.
Down with their name, a DN league, all type of shit. I'm that. But you got homeless people sleeping on the street. You know, they up, but y'all bring people in and treating them better than who from Chicago. I don't like that though.
What's your direct message to Mayor Johnson then?
Man, fix it. Get this shit together, bro.
You don't know who you're up against.
Man. Fix this shit, yeah. Like, it's not his job to know what
Let's
to
get
do.
to work.
Solid
I'm
message,
in.
yeah.
This
you're
way,
right.
don't then.
Okay.
Help the city. Don't just be all talk. You talk that talk to get in that living. That don't fit.
Consider it done. All right.
Bro, this must be his first election he's been paying attention to. You know, like, damn, so like the dude got in there, he said he was gonna do something that didn't happen. Oh man, first time, huh?
come in and then giving them more benefits than Americans that have been paying taxes their entire lives is just crazy to me. I'm not sure what the game plan is. I'm not sure if it's for cheap labor.
What now?
I'm not sure if it's to stabilize the
Consider it
population
done.
because we're at
Building
a declining
completed.
birth rate. I was actually talking to my wife about this recently, and this might sound a little bit pessimistic, but this is kind of what
I think we have a declining birth rate because people don't want to have kids because they can't afford it. That's the reason. It's not really
Building
that complicated.
completed.
Like most of the times whenever I see people that are like, oh yeah, we decided not to have kids, or like we're not having kids, the main reason why is because they're focusing on their career, or it's either a direct or an indirect reason that's related to money. Because people mainly focus on their career so they can make money and feel more financially stable. So like, it's not really that you're career focused, it's that you feel like you need to be career focused in order to have stability for a family. So like you see it, yeah, daycare costs, just a bunch of other shit, right? There's a lot. And so a lot of them, like I hear this and I see people talking about it, and it's because they simply don't have the money. They don't have the money. Kids cost a lot to be born? Yeah, exactly. So I don't want my kids growing up in a dying climate and earth. Yeah, for sure. But like, I think that every single one of them, like, there's money is like a huge factor.
This is how it ends.
Now, and don't get me wrong, there's plenty of broke people that have kids, right? But I think that the problem is that the conscientious people, it's almost like it's like an unironic idiocracy situation, right? Where the people that are the most financially illiterate and irresponsible are having the most kids because they don't understand it.
We're under attack!
My dad's calling real quick. Yeah, what up?
Yes. Attack!
It's Zach, my dad thought I called the wrong person. I think his stream is lagging because he said the reason why people do it too is because they don't have the freedom to like go travel or go do anything, and I think that's also true. It's because also I think the reason for that though is like people that don't have the freedom to do that
I will follow.
is because they weren't able to do that when they were young because they didn't have the money.
This is their fight.
I feel like one of the, like, if you look at, you know, like I've used this example, right, with like, you know, a lot of different ways to get to the number 4. I feel like the number 4 right now is money. And so like people want to travel because they weren't able to do that when they were younger because of money. People can't buy a house because of money. People want to advance their career because of money. Like everything always goes back to money, I think. In almost all cases, not all cases, but almost all.
Maybe they're bringing in immigrants to help
Stay
with
close.
production when it comes to
Good return on your investment.
whatever we might need for World
Take them
War
out.
III, or maybe it's just so they could be soldiers in World War III. But either way, if you're the average American, you should be upset because Americans can hardly afford to eat, and we're giving our tax dollars to people that aren't even from here.
You know what I'm saying?
On your order.
Nah, it ain't gonna work.
General?
I literally just did my taxes. I told my dad, I'm like, did I do this right? He's like, I don't know, maybe you should pay someone to do your taxes for you.
Yeah.
I said, does it sound like I'm in the position to be paying someone else to do my taxes when I already owe?
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
What
Yep.
is this scheme?
That's right.
God.
And if you don't do it, you go to
them
jail.
or us.
That's the way it is. Just buy more money. True.
It's me, Sarah.
Oh,
Need me?
bro. This guy will have like he'll have some person on the stream and he'll be like, so let me get this straight.
Here we go.
You are in debt because you like buying
It's one hell of a lock. Let's see.
old video game systems?
Maybe.
And it's like, so you spend $3,000
that didn't work.
a month
Let's try
on
again.
buying vintage video games and you don't have any money? Have you thought about not doing that? And they're like, yeah, I thought about buying PlayStations instead. It's like, basically, he brings on
Building
people
completed.
that... It's like, these are people that don't know what 7 times 3 would be, right? The guy that has 3
We're under
cars, yeah,
attack.
it's like, hey, I bought
It's
a...
one hell of a lock.
I
Let's
bought an
see.
$8,000 car. I pay $15,000 a month, or $1,500 a month on it,
Maybe.
and it's a 36
No, that didn't
month
work.
lease.
Let's try again.
you know?
We have no more room for troops.
That's one hell of a lock.
The future is just not there.
152K in bad debt.
Yes, that worked.
That's a lot of money at 25, bro. Like, you gotta be like, that's impressive.
Let's get to work.
I'm gonna be real. I think that's impressive that you racked up that much. That's like a high score.
Lead
really?
on.
Like, that's impressive, man. Holy.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking about the worst case scenario.
What, bankruptcy?
Or kill yourself?
Yeah.
That'd be really
Well, that'd be a good idea. You do that right away, because that way you put it on cooldown for 7 more years. You can do it again. You gotta always always be cheating.
workers
Man.
are
You gotta
under attack.
always be cheating. Yeah, be cheating. Not pay the money. Do whatever you can. Right? Yeah, exactly. He knows. Absolutely. Yeah. Like the thing is that this is who it really fucks over.
workers are
Right? Is it
under
fucks
attack.
over these like oh, I'm gonna do the good thing and I'm gonna do the right way. Bro. Like, you think the people that wrote the rules are doing that? You fuck no. And whenever you're in a circus, you better act like a clown. Like, you absolutely need to
Let's
do
be
that.
quick.
Run up the money, spend the fucking
Everyone lives forever.
money, write it off, say you're not gonna pay it. They send it to a debt collection agency. Then they can't legally garnish your wages anymore, depending on the state that
We
you're
have
in.
no more room
Then
for
eventually
troops.
the debt
We need to
collection agency
improve our
reports it to the
outposts.
IRS as income for you. And then that year, you just don't make any money, so you don't have to pay taxes on
close
that
to
money.
victory.
You get a deferral for your taxes,
The
and
outpost
then you
is
get that
complete. We've expanded our
forgiven
borders.
by the government. But you have to be cheating all the time. Like, always be cheating, man. ABC, always be like doing whatever you can to get the money. Because if you're not doing that, somebody else is going to do that. It's more common than you think. 10 people have over 100K in student loan debt. Yeah, I know a friend that has a. Yeah, Trump went bankrupt 4 times. Yeah, of course you had to do that. Yeah, you have to always be cheating, man. That's it. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Well, it's like you want to take out one credit card and then pay off another credit card and then just stop answering phone calls from both of them, but then make it to where like the amount is not high enough to where they try to seek legal repudiation, legal like proceedings from you. So you want to balance out, like, scam like 5 people for 10K rather than like
no
one
more
person
room
for
for
50K.
troops. We need
And
to
then that
improve
way they can
our
probably just
outposts.
write your debt off rather than like. So then that's why you take out the extra credit cards and you do that as well.
We have no more
And
room
then
for
you
troops.
have,
We
let's
need to
see, what's some
improve
other
our
things you gotta do?
outposts.
Top of the how-to. Yeah, there's a lot.
The Windholmers are in for a
Debtors
surprise.
hate this guy. Well, you just have to do. Student loan should be tax deductible. Well, all I'm six cards, rotation 5K. Exactly. Yeah. And not financial advice. No, this is not financial advice. And Warren Buffett said the top 100 companies paid their taxes. No American would ever have to pay again.
All right.
Yeah, but it's like people don't understand. It sounds easier to just get a job. Nah, bro. It's
I'll
actually
keep the
super easy to
bastards
do
off
this.
ya.
Like, yeah, it's super easy.
Ooh.
Always be cheating. Yeah, always be cheating. Do whatever you can to
We're
like
under attack.
save money. Like, there would be other things that I would suggest, but like that probably would like legitimately get me in trouble. But
Let's
yeah,
get
like
to work.
regularly take things like pay things off in like an amount. Like, pay things on like a a payment plan.
Alrighty.
And then damage the product to where they can't
Where are we
get it
going?
back from you, and then
This
stop
is how
paying
it
for
ends.
it.
Bring
and
them
that way you
down.
keep it. And like they probably won't press charges unless it's really expensive. So then you only do the cheap thing, right? You
This is it.
Always, like, bro, always be cheating, man. Always.
She does it at 25, but
Because, like, she's crying. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand it.
Would kind of stop them going that route because
Yeah.
50,000.
That's a car loan for $16,000. This girl's stupid with money. She's stupid. Like, use $16,000 for a car loan?
Die
Why do
already.
you need to buy a car for
Throwing your life
$16,000?
away.
That's
You don't know who you're
like
up against.
that's too much for a car. Yeah, that's way too much for a car.
Right here,
Average
if you
car
say
price
so.
is 46K.
That was all of them.
Yeah, it's an average, right?
Quick
We're
now,
talking
let's
about
go
like,
secure
bro,
the town.
If you have no fucking money and you're 25, you are below average. Quit buying a car for and this is, by the way, this is the amount of money that's left.
Consider it
It's
done.
not counting down payment, money that's already been paid on this car. This could be like a $40,000
this?
car. What are you doing? Yeah, drive a beater. Yeah, what are you doing? You being an idiot. My car's $3K paid up front. Yeah.
What is it?
To be fair,
Yes.
like used cars have gone up a lot in price recently, right? Like I don't know if they've started going back down again, but I probably not because of inflation, right?
Oh, $152,000. $152,027.
Damn.
In bad debt.
Yeah.
That is a number that just shouldn't even be
Right here, if you say so.
as a number for someone in your age. That's like you having.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
$125,000 of debt at the age of 25. You might as well go ahead.
That's a. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like I think that the. You know who's at fault? You know who fucked up here? She 25. She fucked up. Number one. Number two is the schools.
Yes.
How much you want to bet that she probably not that good at math? That she don't understand what percentages are and shit like that, right?
As you
it's
command.
the education system. Yeah, the parents also. Nah, it's the school's job to teach the kids. Yeah, of course it's the parents too. But like, I guarantee you, bro. Like, she probably like, what's 8% of 100? And this would be a problem. You know, like, what is compounding interest?
Good idea.
This would be a problem. 17% of $80,000. This would be a problem.
Piece of cake.
You see what I'm saying?
In 5 bankruptcy. At least she's single with no kids. It's probably the best time to do it. Two of my buddies live together in their early 20s. And when I say buddies, I mean guys that I've known since I was 14 years old. There's only 4 of these people on the planet. I don't use the word friend as just a word to say. But anyway, my 2 buddies were living together, and I remember this because every time I would come back home from college, they would have a new gadget. They were buying like
one step closer to victory.
They were buying motorcycles. They were buying cars. Pretty much a bunch of egregious shit that they didn't even really need. And it got to the point where they were working 40 hours a week and could hardly afford to eat.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
The interest rates were high, and they were.
They got a default on the money. You got to declare bankruptcy. You got it, like, bro, because then it's like if you're living with one guy, like really, the cooldown is like 3.5 years. You have one guy buy all the stuff for one period of time, then you buy all the stuff the next time, and that like you leapfrog. See, you got to be thinking about this a lot.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's the cooldown. Yeah, exactly. Can't default on school loans. Yeah, I know. Like school loans. So like the way that you have to get around that is by not making money. Like you basically have to assume that they're going to eventually forgive the student loans, and so then you never pay down the principal, and they can't garnish your wages until like you make a surprisingly large amount of money. So then you have to figure out other ways that you can invest your money into things that you can monetize or do without allowing it to go above the threshold for wage garnishing. That's what you have to do. Well, like over 400K, yeah, exactly. Like that's you figure out like different ways that you can do that. Military, not anything you can, man. Become a server making tips, yeah.
Trying to pay back these people so that they wouldn't get their stuff repossessed. Eventually, some of their stuff got repossessed, and I remember they had a moment of clarity where they realized the only reason we feel like we're slaves and the only reason we're in such a scarcity mindset all the time is because we've made so much debt. We built up so much debt from buying shit that we don't even need. So they started working 60 hours a week. And at this time, we're in our early 20s, so these jobs are not good jobs. They're just putting in just grind hours, just grunting it out. 60 hours a week, paying off debt, for about a year and a half straight. Eventually, they got to the point where they didn't have any debt anymore. Fast forward to today, they're completely out. They don't want to go back into debt. They save their money. They both make about $100,000 a year. One of my buddies just called me a couple days ago and said he makes he just got a $20,000 raise on his salary.
That's a lot. God damn, that's a lot of fucking money.
And it's not as though I did. Never mind. Well, it's pretty handy in a fight.
I found some. Let me see.
And the other buddy owns a pharmacy, is a partial owner in a pharmacy in Kenya, so they're both doing pretty well.
Kenya,
and it's because once they got out of that scarcity mindset, because they actually got to keep the money that they were making because they weren't.
I think also like that's just what happens whenever you're young, right? Is like whenever you're young, you don't have a lot of skills or like experience or anything like that. So like obviously you're gonna be dumb.
Buying shit they don't need.
Yeah.
It gave a lot of clarity. They could actually make decisions with a rational mind instead of just living in a scarcity mindset their entire lives. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if the economy is ever going to get any better, but the best thing you can do from my experience is to live way below your means and never go into debt, especially for something you don't need.
Get us
And
out
that's
of here.
a fact.
Yeah, there's so many people, bro. Like,
You know
people
it.
go crazy with
Really?
spending money.
My
Like,
dad-
what's sad about
Try
it to
to
me
keep
is
up.
that there's so many young people that feel like they need to buy all this
Mhm.
expensive shit, and they do that, and then they ruin
Lead
their
on.
life. That's what it is. I'll link y'all the video. This is a good video. He write about pretty much everything. I'm gonna be honest. I think so. Like, yo, any young person isn't paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, it's because people try
do
so
we have
hard
here?
to spend money or to like look good or whatever.
Where are we going?
And it ends up ruining their life. I think that's really what the problem is. Yeah, buying shit you don't need. Yeah,
Wolf
exactly.
guard.
Like buying shit you don't need. Isn't it an
You
IRL
must be the one
stupid tax?
responsible.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Of course
yes,
it
they
is.
do. I
You know, put
suppose you-
medical
I'll
debt
see
on
what
a
I can
credit
do.
card, medical debt doesn't
Hang
have
tight.
interest. Well,
Over
if-
here.
with medical debt, what you want to do is you want to say that you're going to pay it in cash. So they have a lower, because like they'll give you a lower amount, and then tell them that you're going to do it in payment plans, and then you only pay a small amount of it, and then you never make another payment, and they'll write it off immediately. Like my mom did that like tons of times, right? It's super, super easy. Yeah, it's a horrible fucking idea. Put that. Yeah, never put it on a card. Yeah. How does he know? Because I mean, bro, like it is what it is, right? I mean, you gotta like, bro, ABC, always be cheating. Always be cheating. You have to. That's the thing. And it's like you can be like, oh, well, that's not. And by the way, guys, it's not good to
Get
do
good.
this. It's not good. It's
On
bad
it.
to do this. You about to get audited, bro? Like I actually have
Yes.
not been audited, but they fuck, bro. Like oh god. I had to do a tax payment recently, and yeah, it's been
Go
it's
ahead.
not good. I mean, it's not something I'm gonna cry or complain about, right? But like, yeah, I had to do a tax payment recently. Well, now the
We finished researching
oh, no,
a new
yeah,
technology.
It's a lot quarterly. Yeah, well, no, I set up like it's a no the accountant.
I
Like,
will
I'll tell you
try.
this, right? Just the accountant for my taxes. is
Building
$5,000 a
completed.
year. Like that's where we're at.
Just like
And
Dracot, the mine is in a state of ruin.
There's a lot.
Carefully stacked.
It's not bad. I don't know. The last one I had was like 500. Right?
This
That's the fair
way.
Price. Yeah, it's a lot.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back. Got already through the gotcha spins? Yeah, actually.
You.
Yes, General. Me. I have to hand it to you. For a
Gravel eater? Gravel?
because that's what you and these
Says the man.
Oh,
All right.
So you've had
Restored.
material. If King Arrakis reminded us of what we once were.
Whoever Eric.
Oh, don't. Suffice it to say that he's currently undergoing a bit of.
And dumb as a rock.
Why don't you repeat that? But how does Moon? You learn fast, Grab. For a monument to be precise. A symbol of this new era. Not enough to.
What in the blazes?
Move!
Stay close. Keep it up. Stay close.
Sure. Lead on.
Sit. This is how it ends.
Now, charge!
You're sure?
Let's be quick.
It's them or us.
Need me? Just what I needed.
Now, charge!
Take them out.
This happens now.
Over here.
Gun.
No!
This way.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Sure. You know it. Okay.
Out of the way.
I will follow.
Yes. Out of the way.
Where are we going?
Got it.
Okay.
Attack!
Bloody gravel eater. I'm not done.
Over here. Keep up. All right.
Lead on.
You know it. Over here. Really?
This way.
Sure of this? All right.
Sure.
I will follow.
Keep it up.
Lead on then. Okay.
Stay
Where
close.
are we going? Try to
Over
keep
here.
up.
Got it.
Out of the way.
Lead on.
Mm-hmm.
This way.
Really?
Well fought, human.
Boy, Nehalf. Rugram. What's the meaning of this?
Oh, well. Here he comes.
You know this man?
That's my brother, goddammit. Rugram, what in blazes is the meaning of this?
Get away from me. You're a grub.
What?
This man is the leader of the Windholm Dwarves, Haratir. He led the attack on your town.
What? But...
Gravel no longer. We are of granite, human.
A teleport rune. Bloody coward.
I don't know what to say.
You had no idea your brother was behind this?
No. He wasn't even in the Bastion.
Well, it's over. Dracot.
Aye. But at what cost?
It's a long story.
This is madness.
Will you be...
Oh, Dracot is ruined. But give me some time to... We'll manage.
All right, let's go back up and prepare for the journey home.
Alrighty.
I will follow.
Stay close.
Over here.
Keep it up.
You're sure of this? As you command.
All right, I'm going.
The stretch of land between the border of Hallett and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall Outskirts.
Sure.
What's the latest?
What now?
Yes?
What is it?
What do you require? Here we go.
You're free to go. But first, I have some questions. That's all for now.
What do you want now, Wolfguard?
What happened in Leon?
It was... well, after...
I'm looking for...
Jerfina?
You know her?
Yes, of course. She's the reason we're...
What?
No, she stayed behind...
He's not here?
You're right.
Oh, I see.
Yes, of course. No, she stayed behind...
I see. That's all for now. What do you need?
Finally, some action.
This better be good.
This is it.
That storage looks like it would be a good hiding place.
Yes. Let's take a look. Locked.
Who are you?
I'm General Aref. The Windholm dwarves have been dealt with. It's safe to come out now.
Royals? Voices? Okay, I'll unlock the door. I can't remember how long I was in there.
They're fine.
Oh, thank the Guardian. So...
I'm looking for information about Jerfina. The other...
Oh, yes, I was with her.
You left her behind.
Look, I had to, right? General Noria's soldiers were on our heels, and they would have killed us both if I... No, I'm not proud of what I did. I pray every day for the Guardian...
You're ashamed of what you did.
Why? I've prayed to the Guardians every day.
You did what you
can't... So... Yes. And yet, knowing that doesn't...
Her brother asked me to find out what happened.
So that's why he sent that tracker after us.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right. Anyway, I should go find the others.
Well, at least the ambassador will get some closure.
Are you going to tell him the full story? Sometimes the truth digs deeper wounds.
I'll think about it.
The journey back to Greykeep is uneventful. At the nightly campfires, you overhear your men discussing the events of your mission.
If it isn't the puny paleskin. Yes?
Here's that spirit essence you...
Splendid! Just give me a moment.
I'm sure I'll be impressed.
No, I'm not speaking. More often than you think. But, what is life without a touch of risk and adventure? I can craft you different variants. Choose which one suits you, and then brace yourself. Here it is. And take this too.
I don't want to...
Well met. Oh, Sarak's fangs. Wait, if you happen to stumble upon more grudge-bearing spirits.
Okay. Thank you. I have to be going.
Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.
I'm listening. All right. What do we have here?
General, did you have any luck tracking down those survivors?
Restore wind? I don't get it. I am not. It is only logical to long for a savior. Which?
Oh, well, that takes care of that. Wherever this
Hold on, General. Windholm isn't our responsibility. Shouldn't we let the dwarves resolve this matter on their own?
Dracot was the second time they have attacked Nortander, and it might not be the last. I will think on the matter. Either way, you did well, General. There is one more.
Sure, I'll make it short. I believe that the entity Rondar Lacane
The God of Light.
You don't sound too surprised. Of course. General Erev.
No.
It's a pattern. Every sentient creature has a spark of magic. A flame linked directly to the Archfire.
You're well informed about this. How come?
Well, probably because it's my profession. Before birth and death, the miracle of consciousness, the nature...
That's a lot of...
Maybe, but they are all of a similar nature. Phenomena that cannot be...
Area. The Circle and the Greykeep scholars have surely researched the God of Light after the Purity, haven't they?
Very little. It's an entity from a place between realities that will devour a world once it enters it. An ancient god, in other words. There's a promise...
Now you've sparked my interest.
Did you just say a place between realities?
Right. I always forget that so few people know about this.
That's because these other realities hardly affect our own world. But yes, General, there is more than just our reality. Billions of them, to be precise. But this is a complicated topic.
I see. What kind of irregularity?
Hard to describe. In keeping with the metaphor, if every living being is a flame, then lately, lights are dying out in a strange pattern. Entire
battles, maybe?
In battles, people die one after another. This isn't the case here. Imagine...
What makes you think these vanishings have anything...
Well, that's hard to describe to a layman. Roughly put, they are similar to what happened in the Tapestry of Souls when Rondar Lacane opened the tear back in the Purity Wars to let the God of Light into our world. It was like... something shifted. But while that shift was like an earthquake back then, these vanishings feel like little tremors.
I see. Could the dwarves...
I doubt it. That isn't to say that you're wrong.
Could that catatonic dwarf in Windwall have been a victim of this
I had the same thought when I saw him. Though he did still have bits of his soul left.
Why didn't you tell...
Because it was, and still is, a hypothesis. Also, our mission wasn't to investigate the soul...
Fair enough.
That's correct.
And you're here because you want...
I took the liberty to assume that's what we all want, so...
How?
Well, Tahar was killed while investigating. As it happens, I only recently observed...
You think Tahar's death in these...
It's a possibility.
Even if there is no connection, Skadar is right. General Erev, You and the Wolf Guard will examine this recent case. Wraith Skadar and his mercenaries.
The Black Company.
What do we need mercenary?
Well, I have reason to believe that this mission will require a specific... And don't worry, as I have a personal interest in seeing this matter resolved.
It is better this way. Moving a Nortandian battalion into Dark Elven territory would be a political tightrope act. If it's...
Why do you need the Crown's help for this?
Because he has been...
Correct. And even though I would deal with this threat myself, it exceeds my means. And because the end of the world would affect me as much as it would affect you. I'm not an idealist.
How come you abandoned your...
Personal reasons.
Fair enough.
It is.
Isn't it risky to send the wolf?
Yes, it is. One more reason.
What if the purity is behind both?
It's possible.
Perhaps they worship this new god.
I doubt it. But we'll
What is the Black...
Dark Elven ex-military. They are new on the market. But for what it's worth...
The village is about a week's journey from here. So this audience is concluded.
General?
I did.
And? Do they know what happened to her?
She died helping them escape. Even when some of them made... You were hoping she would...
No. Maybe. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Tiara's light, General. General, is there anything I can help you with? I'm afraid that won't be possible.
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
Let's talk later, shall we?
What do we have here?
The best
Interesting.
wares from Kalea to Northander. Good choice.
Yes.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a
Over
look.
here.
I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. You'll find just what you need. Come again.
Out of the way.
Yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Yes? Want to trade? You know how to bargain, don't you? Pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
What's
I'm
this?
getting new wares by the next moon's turn. Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Come again.
What do we
May
have
Tiara
here?
bless your path. Farewell.
This way.
Take a look around.
What's this?
See what you like.
Oh, that'll do. Hi, what you looking for? Well bargained. You'll find just what you need. Come again.
Keep it up. Nothing new today.
Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler.
Stay
A fair
close.
offer. Come again. May Tiara bless your path. Pleasure
This
doing
way.
business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn. Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. You know how to bargain, don't you?
Keep it up.
Light rain falls from an overcast sky as you and the Black Company...
The dream?
You?
What are
You've come here 100 times, yet
I have no idea.
as you come to avoid, go ahead, General. Step through.
Yes. Interesting.
If you don't mind my saying, General, I see why my son admires you. You're a good leader.
What makes you say that?
Well, you're not afraid to put your own life on the line for the greater good. You could have just stayed back at the outpost, but you didn't, for the sake of my village. That's the hallmark of a great leader.
The Crown doesn't seem to agree with that.
What do you mean?
There's another Nortandian general serving in Imperia at the moment, Karas. Last week, the Crown decided to promote him instead of me to Major General. Even though he does.
All right, now we just need to follow the road to the Guardians. Do you see that?
A dead orc.
What is he doing so close to...
According to... Still, no reason. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, I'll show you. Follow me.
This way. Keep it up. Another barrier.
And here we are again.
What?
Didn't I tell you already? It's your cowardice. But I understand, Arab. If I were you, I'd be scared too. Now go, will you?
You bolt awake. Save for the chirping of cicadas and the crackling of the brazier in your general's tent, there's silence. With a sigh.
Here we are. The Loranian Swamp.
Not the most hospitable of places. Is there a reason dark elves settle in caves?
Because they are easy to defend. I pinpointed the soul vanishing to a small village deeper in the swamp. It's off the map, but we should be close. I suggest we take a look at it while the Black Company set up camp in the south.
Are you sure they aren't just going to take the money and turn tail? We need them armed, and in case of any nasty surprises.
They'll be ready when we... General?
What?
So I heard. Let's be off.
Where to? Finally! Some action!
What's this? Yes.
General?
All right.
Over here.
Lead on then. Try to keep up.
Stay close.
Ralsane! Pale bloods!
By the... Wait, we don't mean any harm, we...
Kill them!
I need help.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, we're not losing.
TR's breath. Why did they attack us? Who were they?
Infiltrators. Dark elven soldiers. Claws, this is bad. Come, let's talk to the survivor. Yes, I'm on it.
Hello? Strange.
Reminds me an awful...
Of course.
He's empty.
I beg your pardon?
This man. Somebody siphoned his soul. Not this man. Is good.
Do you think these dark...
That's the most obvious explanation, isn't it? The question...
In other words...
His essence, yes.
And I guess we found the cause of these soul vent.
Probably, but let's not jump to conclusions.
Agreed, let's... Wait. What's happening? Guardians. What was that? He transformed?
He did.
Why, though? Do you think he reacted to our presence?
No. No, I don't think so. It almost felt as though someone did this.
You mean, someone knows we're here and turned this man into that thing?
Probably the one who took his soul. I suggest we...
Agreed. Let's stay on our guards. I've been thinking... Wraith, could this irregularity perhaps be a mutation of the Bloodburn? Telepathy, stolen minds? It sounds similar, doesn't it?
No.
What makes you so sure?
Because I did little else but study the Bloodburn after it took my family. It has nothing to do with this.
Your family?
Let's find the village, shall we?
This way. Okay.
See that bridge over there? That's the...
Look out! Die already.
Is that the best?
All right. Let's take a look at that village.
And keep our weapons ready.
On it.
Where are we going? Out of the way. You know it.
TR's breath. Are they all...
Siphoned, yes. Just as I expected.
Guardians. Now what? Are they going to transform too?
We should prepare for the worst. Let's...
The light, feed the light. The black one carries the mirror.
Did you hear that?
Yes. One of them is still alive.
The light, feed the...
That's strange.
His soul is still intact.
I know that look on his face. Catatonia. Whatever happened...
But...
Good question.
What's her name?
The light, feed the light. The black...
What happened?
Light, feed the light. The black one will carry the horde.
Well, whatever did happen...
I always knew that it was happening.
There must be a way to get it. Maybe we could... Samza.
Father?
Nor's claws. He thinks...
Yes.
They took them, Father.
Who did?
I don't wanna...
Please.
It was in the morning, and everybody was scared of them, you know? A lady led them, but they didn't...
A mirror?
The horde of souls. She then...
The woman. We need to find this.
Where there is change, there is...
You're the one he was talking about, aren't you? Bedrick.
Oh, only a servant to a higher purpose. Just like you. Let me see what...
Tiara's tits? Who were they? They fought like Nor and Zarak had a baby.
Sleepers.
What's a sleeper?
An elite soldier of the Dark Elven Army. Psychic assassins.
So they're...
Yes. Battle mages incapable of emotions. That masked woman, their leader, was one of them too. And a very powerful one at that.
Why didn't she transform?
Good question.
We should definitely be wary.
How certain are you?
100%.
Let me get this straight. You said that they systematically trauma...
That's how Dreamweavery works, yes. No one really knows how they do it, but there are rumors. It certainly is. Sleeper.
So who's behind this? Do you think they are acting under the...
On behalf of the Exalted Father, you mean? No, but we'll find out.
Good. Then let's...
Well, doesn't this place look lovely?
Speaking of Nor...
Who are you?
Pavon Kelwer, second in command of the Black Company.
Well, we found out who's behind these vanishings, and they are out for blood.
Count on it. We've set up an outpost south of here, as you ordered. We found a very good spot. There's a
Spire of Souls. We can use it to collect Echo. A magical substance we Dark Elf...
From corpses?
Yes. Think of it as spiritual residue. I can tell you more.
Sure thing. While you were busy up here, we've set up an outpost in the south. Not much, but a place to start. And as I said, we also raised a spire to harvest Echo. Regular attacks. Nor's children aren't known for their lack of with those small winding paths. My Spectre said the Dark Elves have on the bright base. You brought a map, didn't you? I'll be at the outpost should you have any further questions. Now...
General?
What is it?
I found this on one of the dead sleepers. A teleport rune. It might come in handy.
Thanks.
I will follow.
Sure.
All righty.
On your order. You don't know who you're up against. It's them or us.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What's the latest?
What do you want?
Keep it up.
We're under attack.
Consider it done.
They're not getting away.
Building completed.
What is it?
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment. Need me?
Yes.
Really? What is it?
Got it.
We're under attack.
That's me.
It must be done.
I'm going.
Lead on.
They are fools to challenge us.
What is it?
Where are we going?
What do you need? Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Out of the way.
Need me?
Try to keep up.
Stay close.
Over here?
Lead on.
Over here.
All right.
Finally, some action.
They're under attack.
Just what I needed.
Sure.
Yes.
Building completed.
Let's be quick!
So it must be.
Attack! This is it.
Consider it done.
It must be done.
Mm-hmm.
Ready. I will follow. Time to reap.
Understood. We will do as you say. Work to be done.
What do you need?
Orders?
You're sure of this?
This way.
You know it.
Yes.
State your need. This way? Yes.
What now?
Come here.
Keep it up.
Really?
Over here.
All righty.
Lead on then.
This is how it ends.
Yes?
Make
Out of the way.
Orders? Time to reap.
Stay close.
Try to keep up. Lead on then. Really?
I will follow.
Okay.
All right.
Out of the way.
Where are we going?
Over here.
Mm-hmm. Ready.
What is it?
Sure.
You're sure of this?
Keep it up. Yes?
All righty.
Got it.
Building completed.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Yes.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What do you require?
Sure, I'll buy.
We're under attack.
Think I came prepared? What's the latest? You know it.
Building completed.
Piece of cake.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Stay tuned. General, we need more wood.
I will follow.
This way.
Understood. We will...
Yes.
Lead on then. Really? Try to
Okay.
keep up.
Piece of cake.
Sure.
Sure, I'll buy.
You're sure
Where are we
of
going?
this?
Out of the way. Keep it up.
We're under attack.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Finally.
Patience!
Not yet.
Not yet!
Make it good.
Stay close.
Orders?
Yes?
All right.
Come here.
Over here.
Ready.
What now?
Lead on then.
We're under attack.
You know it. Over here?
Got it. I will follow.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Some action.
Patience! Not yet! I'm listening.
Where are we going?
What do you need?
General, we need more wood.
You know it.
Really?
Building completed.
Where to?
This better be good.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
General?
What is it?
What do you want?
Lead on.
Stay close.
Ah, good idea.
Yes? Yes.
They are fools to challenge us.
What do we have here? Out of the way.
You're sure of this?
Move in. Let's be quick! What's this?
Ah, good idea.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Okay.
Try to
Keep it up.
So it must be.
This is it.
Over here?
Lead on then.
This way.
I will follow.
Really?
Stay close.
All right.
You know it.
I'm here.
General, we need more wood.
Pathetic.
General, this altar, it seems to have an aura just like the one we saw earlier.
Then let us see what it can do.
Yes?
We're under attack.
I'm ready.
Orders? Ready.
General, we need more wood.
Where to?
I'm ready.
We're under attack.
Need me?
Out of the way.
Just what I needed.
Take them out!
Attack!
Understood. Oh, you'll get
They must
a
be
good
done.
return on your investment.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Keep it up. Attack!
Got it. Lead on. Got it.
What's the latest? Okay.
It's them or us. Consider it done. What do you require? What is it?
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Understood. We will do yes. Sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
This is how it
Just
ends.
what I needed.
On your order.
Building completed.
You don't know who you're up against. Right here?
One step closer to
Say so.
victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Die already.
Orders?
Understood.
Of course.
You say. Where to? Yes?
This is how it ends.
This way.
We're under attack.
Make it good.
That's me.
What do you want?
Okay.
You're sure of this?
Over here?
Mm-hmm. Take them out!
We're under attack.
Where are we
Over
going?
here.
You know it.
Keep it up. I'm here.
I will follow.
General, we need more wood.
Try to keep
Over
up.
here?
Let's be
Them
quick.
or us.
Consider it done.
What do you need?
We're under attack.
Throwing your
All right.
life away you can do.
On your order.
General, we need more wood.
General?
What now?
Okay.
We're under attack.